A global dictator will rise to power through the promises of world peace.
We are working toward a one-world government that can be led by a one-world dictator.
He is called many names in the Bible, but the most familiar is the Antichrist, which means in place of Christ.
And that the kings that are in control of the world will give their power to this man.
He will be a dynamic, mesmerizing public speaker.
He's a convincer. He's able to persuade people like no one ever has before.
And it talks about him winning the hearts of the world, not just taking power over them.
And it's really strange to me. They don't want God to rule over them. They want a man to rule over them. And they feel safe if we could just elect a human being that would be the supreme dictator, then he would automatically be a benevolent dictator. I don't know how they can come to such a ridiculous conclusion on the basis of history. Name a benevolent dictator in history.
It talks about in Revelation chapter 13 that the whole world, including every tribe, every tongue, every nation, will worship him, not just follow him, but worship him. It speaks of him as being a miracle worker, a person who will appear to be a very good man. In fact, many characteristics of Messiah will be found in him.
Jesus says, I have come in my Father's name and you receive me not. Another will come in his own name and him you will receive. So it appears he will be accepted as a Messiah, a political Messiah, by Israel.
So that everybody from the pagans to the pseudo-Christians will say, that's what I believe. And at the center of it will be the Antichrist himself.
He'll have to convince Hindus as well as Muslims and so forth that he is a divine person who has been sent to show the way to the greater meaning of all these religions. He will be so convincing as God incarnate that he will be able to convince every religion that they had a misconception of who God really is.
The whole world worships the beast. Think of it, a religion that says we are all in this together as a one world faith. How attractive that will be, and the world will buy into it.
And it's Satan's attempt to counterfeit the real Messiah in an attempt to thwart God's purpose. So while he appears attractive in worldly terms, he is actually the mechanic, if you will, of Satan's attempt to thwart God's purpose. And there will be no real peace on the earth until Jesus Christ sets up God's own kingdom on the earth.